Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. I love you. Seriously, I'm sending so much love to every single one of you. So grab your tea, grab your treat, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is going to spill the tea straight. No chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So I suggest you discern. Cheers, guys. Thank you for all the likes, all the support, all the donations. I truly appreciate it, guys. Mwah! And let's see what ancestors have to say for us for this beautiful morning reading on Resurrection Day. I am not a Christian. I am Aboriginal. But I have children, and they love presents. So, Resurrection Day it is. I already gave them their presents. They're teenagers. But still, happy Resurrection Day, okay? So let's see what's going on, guys, in the beautiful atmosphere for my beautiful chosen ones, elect ones, starseed, whatever you choose to call yourself, whatever category you put yourself in. This reading is for you, okay? If you have tapped in, you will get something out of it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell icon in the corner and you will get notified when I post new content. I'm not doing personal readings, guys. I'm only doing free readings here. This is the only platform I have. You do not have to buy anything to watch my readings. So energetically donate back, okay? Ancestors, what's going on here? What are we tapping into? It's the Five of Cups. Somebody feels regret. They're trying to get towards you, but they can't. Somebody feels like they burned a bridge. Ancestors, somebody is dwelling on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the maybes, the what ifs, and the hangman is in the reverse. So somebody is looking at things in a 360-degree angle, but they're still stuck. Now this is a self-imposed imprisonment. We're going to find out. Ancestors, somebody is very enlightened. But if they're staying where they are, it's a choice, right? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody wants to invest in you. Maybe they're watching your investments. Maybe somebody's in a lot of regret because they didn't invest in you. And now they're kind of looking back at what they have invested in life. Perhaps this is you, okay? You have some kind of enlightenment. Maybe you want to cross a threshold, want to cross to go to this new path, okay? There's a situation that you need to address internally in order for you to be able to take this leap of faith, for you to be able to have the confidence enough to know that you are good enough to take this leap of faith. You have this information, you know what you want to do, but you could be dwelling too much on the worst case scenario. There's two cups there. You're very balanced. But you're not looking at that. You're just looking at all the spilt milk, all the things that didn't work out. If you turn around, you might see inside of yourself that you have all the courage to do whatever you need to do, to invest in the right things. Somebody truly looks at you like a great investment. You should look at yourself like a great investment. Okay? Ancestors, what's going on here? Like I said, somebody looks at you like a great investment. Somebody wants to work with you. They've been watching you. It's the ancestors. They've been watching you and another person put the proper investments in the proper places. And because you're choosing to move forward, finding out what that stuck feeling is and letting it go, the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. I'm telling you, when I see it in my mind's eye, it will always come out. Something has changed, okay? Somebody is realizing if they take this leap of faith, if this is not you and this is an external energy, remember, this could be your story, this could be somebody around you, this could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. There's a cycle that's changed. Resurrection Day, right? Just so happens to be, well, guess what? Somebody is like, coming back to life. It's the Nine of Swords. No longer in this, woe is me, pity me. Somebody could be in a lot of turmoil because you're choosing to you know, have the courage, have the balls per se to really go into this new chapter. Whether you're with somebody or alone, it looks like you may be alone, but there's somebody who wants to sign a contract with you, get in some kind of contract. There could be a lot of external energies who may have been trying to copy you. But at the end of the day, that's why there's some kind of bridge. It's like somebody burned a bridge with you. They're having a hard time right now because they see you single, self-sufficient, but the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody didn't value you. They valued third parties. They valued other people's opinions. Now the cycle has changed. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You are very reliable. And that's why justice is in your favor. Okay? Somebody has to stay on that side that they chose. Okay? Whoever settled, whoever chose to do you dirty and not look at you like you were valuable, treat you as such, well, they have to stay in that pity me, woe is me. But you dug deep into your soul and found out what was keeping you stuck. It could have been a family, could have been a job, could have been a relationship. It could have been your own self. A lot of the times it is us. It is ourselves. And that's the truth. You found out what the truth was within yourself. You found balance within that. And it's justice that somebody stays in this woe is me energy until they do the same. They dig deep into their soul and find out exactly what is going on, and it's usually something to do with self. Never what everybody else is doing, but usually what we're doing. Yeah, it's the Hierophant. Now, somebody is looking in a 360-degree angle and wants to come in to talk to you about some kind of anointment that you have. A lot of people see your light. It can't be hidden. Can't be hidden. And whoever tried to disrespect you and treat you like you weren't good enough, like you didn't have enough, you had more than enough, and it was about your soul. You could have nothing, but these people are still going to be jealous, and it's because something you have within your soul. The Hierophant. A lot of people look up to you, and it's because you had to be the role model in your own life. Wow. Somebody sees you as the High Priestess, and it's this Emperor, boss, CEO, independent contractor of their own life. Now you, see what you did? You became the leader of your own life. You became the person that you needed the most, just like I said, right? And there is a lot of eyes watching you. They see you as this major investment because they do see you as a mystery, but they know that you take the right way. You are both light and dark. You don't judge people. People don't have a right to judge you. This Emperor wants to work with you. It could be a boss. It could be a mentor. We have a lot of cards on the floor and I didn't even notice. But there is the Ace of Swords here, so there is some kind of truth. Let's see what's on the floor. So something's about to blow up and you're not even going to notice it, okay? Wow. It's a 10 of Cups. This is happy. This is success. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Something is about to change. Somebody wants to integrate their life with you. Wants to share their life with you. It's a Magician. Okay, so this could be an Aries. This could be somebody who is trying to use all the tools in their toolbox. Double Aries there, okay, guys? But you have this Capricorn energy. Somebody is absolutely obsessed with you. And there could be an external energy, okay? Masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. It could be a family, a friend, a relative, co-worker, bystander, for fuck's sakes. It could be a, you know, sleeping with the devil, sleeping with the enemy kind of energy. There's a couple, there's a group, or there's one person. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, guys. It seems like there's a lot of people who are trying to do magic and manipulation to try to stop your cycle from turning, for you to stay stuck in this 5 of Cups, the woe is me, the pity me. But you're not stuck there. You know that you do your best, and a lot of people see your light. They may be trying to shut it out in some kind of way, but you made the right investments, and somebody looks at you like a very good investment. But there is external energies that are trying to stop this. But it's only because somebody is so obsessed with you and they will not at every cost. This is kind of giving me this odd energy of you can put them down, like they could put you down, but nobody else can put you down kind of energy. This is what it's giving me. Somebody has this attachment to you, like they own you, but they did you dirty. They treated you some kind of way. But this is the kind of energy that only they're allowed to treat you bad. It's weird. I don't know. But you're standing in the truth of this, and it's annihilating this devil. You're not codependent, you're not addicted, and you're not going to be attached to this overbearing energy. Because you have the strength to stand in your power, to stand up for yourself and to tell the truth, which allows you to, you know, have the protection with the Seven of Wands. King of Swords, excuse me, and the strength. You have the strength. So you want happiness. You're no longer intertwining yourself with this struggle love. And somebody knows that. You did the work. You're the leader of your own life. You're the emperor of your own life. So if you want somebody to come in, if somebody wants to come in, excuse me, then they're going to have to be the leader of their own life. And you're not taking back anything from the past that has not grown up, okay? It is what it is. You know better. So you do better. It is what it is. Even though it's Resurrection Day, somebody could be, you know, reviving themselves from a situation. It's still not your responsibility to hold somebody's head. You can be there for them if they make the effort to show you that they want you there. But something is about to blow up, guys, and you're not even going to notice this. It's a Page of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Somebody graduated, okay? Got some kind of information, and there is a resurrection. Somebody wants to get a message through to you. They see you have graduated, and they're in the far off distance. Somebody has been watching you. You may not have been noticing this, but it's the Nine of Wands into the Ten of Wands. Somebody feels burdened for not carrying you in a situation, for not being there for you, perhaps. But you're the warrior. You're the leader of your own life. You didn't need a knight to save you. You became the knight of your own life. And that's why somebody is feeling in regret. Because they didn't stand up for you, because they didn't protect you, because you didn't carry you when you needed to be carried. Maybe you had emotional bankruptcy. Somebody was supposed to be there for you. Instead of them being there for you, they put you down even more. They lied on you. And that's something that you don't handle. You can't handle wise, you know. So you walked away. The justice is that somebody watches you from afar. Death and situations. Okay? It's a temperance angel. Somebody wanted to end you because they seen your light and they didn't want anybody else to be part of your life. Well, the justice is that they watch you, my beautiful temperance angel. And situations, the biggest ending is with them. Friends, family, lovers, whoever this is from the past, I told you you're not going backwards. You prayed yourself out of a situation, you're not going to go back. It is what it is. The temperance angel with the devil. Holy fuck, man. Somebody sees clearly that you are a fallen angel, that you have went through the trials and errors and became the person that you are today. You chose your wings. You chose to have grace. You can at any time make another choice and go back to the dark side. So it just shows just how powerful you really are. And a lot of people can't fucking not see you. If people were trying to pretend like they didn't fucking see you, oh, they see you. Oh, they fucking definitely see you. And they're so obsessed with you. So obsessed with you. And it's the Fool with the Magician. Somebody is trying to manifest you in, but there's so many negative energies that are trying to get on them at the same time. Never gonna work, guys. And you've got this super protection. Because of your anointment. So somebody wants to come to you and talk to you about this anointment. Somebody's gonna act like as if they have the anointment too. And oh my God, it's such a waste of time. Somebody is watching you. Get your wings and, you know, go in this new direction. After really doing the work internally, ain't nobody helped you. Nobody was there for you, but they want you to be there for them. Now, everybody has their time. Somebody is trying to get a message through towards you. But I think it's because they're watching your investments. It's like they put one little pentacle into you. And they thought, you know, like you were going to materialize this, and you probably did. But as soon as you materialized this, they left you with this. Now, you got rid of these people. Now the whole 7 Pentacles is yours. But you didn't do it by yourself, did you? No. It's with your intuition. Ancestors, what's the 7 of Pentacles? Thank you. Look, it's the King of Pentacles into the Page of Pentacles. Whatever you were building, you became reliable. You became resourceful. You were always these things, but I told you, somebody didn't want to value you. Even though they seen you doing it all by yourself, and they probably put more on you than they were supposed to. They were supposed to actually lighten the load. Instead, they just added more to it. Knowing that you can always produce. Knowing that you can always take care of yourself. That sounds like an opportunist. And hence why they're probably not in your life. But the King of Pentacles, whatever you built it, whatever you invested in, you're going to be able to give that to your next of kin, to your next generation. This is legacy, guys. And there may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who is watching you. You have really helped a lot of people. And it's because you healed your inner child. You don't judge. You don't persecute. You don't patronize. And there's a lot of ancestors who are working on your behalf in order for you to build this legacy. And a lot of people have been trying to work against you here on the 3D, but they can't be what's already written in the stars. They can't. It's going to take a little bit of time, so be patient. It's fine. But you got the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. There is somebody who adores you. They love who you are. Now, you are very intuitive. And the person or people that you choose to be around are just going to be just as intuitive, but very humble about it. Somebody adores the fact that you don't have to say much, that you don't have to do much, that you are who you are, and that you do very much carry the weight of the world. But you don't put that on others. You have this creation wanting to be born, and there is a lot of ancestral people, like deities and arithras and as above so below, who are protecting you to make sure that this creation, this opportunity, this job, this love, this child, take it as it resonates, could be different for everybody. I read for a lot of people, guys, but at the end of the day, it comes into fruition. Wow, look at that. There was a card underneath there. You have the Two of Wands. You're waiting for something. Somebody's making a choice, planning their future. And their future consists of you and a child. But they know that you carry a lot. And they want to they're trying to plan on a way how to lighten your load for you. Could be an emperor. Take it as it resonates. Could be a boss. Could be in a work setting. Okay? Somebody's seen a lot of people trying to copy you, but they can't copy your essence. They can't copy your spirit. They can't copy your vibe, guys. They can't. They can't. It is what it is. You and your energy speaks for itself. And that's why the Three of Swords is there with the Four of Swords. You see, somebody needed to heal from this heartbreak because whoever tried to copy you ended up just hurting themselves. Somebody has cursed themselves with all this black magic and manipulation just to keep this cycle from turning. Somebody's been trying to keep somebody stuck for a very long time, and it could be you. It could be you plus. But at the end of the day, when they hit you, kind of start fucking everything going crazy because they never met an individual like you. They never met an individual who can go through this pain, sit down and really analyze themselves. What is mine and what is not. That's what you did. You knew there was too many people talking. Too many, the triangle, right? Narcissists love bringing triangles into situations. Another person to validate what they're saying and make you look crazy. A lot of people were doing that. But it's okay. Because they can have like 10 people, 20 people against one person. And they're still all gonna fucking lose. And that's what somebody is realizing. That it's a double-edged sword. Somebody wanted to break your heart with third parties, and then break their own fucking heart. And now somebody needs to heal. You healed. Emperor. Resurrection Day. Somebody is amazed. You have resurrected from the dead. The death, right? You are the phoenix rising from that motherfucking ashes. And it's because of those angels. And that's justice. Somebody really wanted to put you out. They only put themselves out. And you became the king of the fucking jungle. Yep, Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Yo, somebody is definitely spying on you and it's hurting their belly. Whatever they're watching, whatever they're seeing, it's the truth. But it's hurting their eyes and it's hurting their... Whatever they're seeing, it's hurting their belly. And it's because of all these beautiful white doves. Somebody sees you as innocent. And they knew you were innocent the whole fucking time. They knew that you can go real fucking dark if you choose. But because you were choosing to take the high road and brush shit off and evaluate your own inner demons, holy fuck, somebody knows you're powerful. Because you are. And it's kind of hurting their belly. They could have the runs. I don't know. It's giving me bubble guts. Yeah, it's because the 8 of coins with the 9 of coins. Because you really did the work. As these people, bottom of the deck is nothing. As these people were trying to do magic and manipulation to try to keep you stuck and make sure this fucking cycle never changed, and you really did stay stuck. You had no source of a way to survive, no quality of life. Like this is crazy how people really wanted to treat you and how they really did treat you. But at the end of the day, you did the work. You are the fucking star. You are the powerhouse all by yourself. Hence why a lot of people look up to you with that Hierophant. You took a leap of faith. You got back your wings. You made a choice. Other people can make the choice too. You never said they couldn't do it. But it's not your responsibility to take care of others. Somebody really wanted you to carry all the weight of the friendship, of the family, of the relationship, of the job. Take it as it resonates. And you said no. Because you knew. And these people look up to you. They may not say it, but they use you as inspiration. That's the truth. That's the truth. 10 of Cups, they see you happy. They know that everything you have is off of love alone. And because you pray, because you believe. You may not be Christian like myself, you know, like, yes, I did do my first communion because I wanted, I thought that, I always wanted to get married in the church. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that that's what I seen, right? These beautiful weddings in the church. So even as a child, I knew I wanted to get married. I knew I wanted to have a family of my own because the family I seen was not good. And I wanted to create my own family at such a young age. And I did some research and I found out that the only way I could get married in the church is if I have a first communion. So I went through all the processes in elementary school to get my first communion. And then when I did my first communion, I went back into Longhouse. I didn't do any more Catholic shit after grade 2 or 3 or something. First communion, I think it was grade 2. But yeah, so I already at such a young age knew I had a future, knew I had a plan. But of course things change. Of course, like, I'm probably never gonna get married in a church. But I did it. I had a dream. But dreams change. Things change. We grow up. And maybe something is going to resurrect. Maybe that dream of mine will resurrect, you know. But there's something inside of you that you evaluated, you've seen. There was a cycle that you continuously kept going in. And you had to find out what love really was. And protect that love. And that's what you did. You grew up and you became the protector, the adult, the one that the one that you needed. So even though I'm not Catholic, it doesn't mean that I don't believe in a higher power. I don't believe that there's somebody greater than me who guides me to help me. And that's what I want you to understand. Because I was in the fucking lowest of lowest places. I would have never thought 7, 8 years ago that I would be here. I was emotionally spent. I went through cancer. It was rough for me. But I took it upon myself to realize because I played the tape from as a child, how intelligent I was and what I went through and how much I accomplished at such a young age already. I had to take a step back and take responsibility and change my life, have that strength to speak the truth to myself, to say I was wrong when I was wrong, and to learn from those mistakes. Now somebody may be learning as well and wants to protect this family because whatever they're seeing, it's hurting their gut. It's making them upset because they're not saying something. And they wanted you to be upset because of this magic and manipulation and this fighting. But look, it's the 7 of Wands into the 8 of Wands. You ain't stressing. Somebody may be really upset and wanting to get a message through to you. But look, these people in the background are only upset because you're protected from them. You're protected from the magic and the manipulation, the gang stalking, the narcissistic abuse. You see right through it. You can thank them for being a narcissist's worst nightmare because you just helped somebody. You helped a lot of people get out of this trap feeling by speaking your truth, by standing and speaking your own testimony. We all have a message. We all are here for a reason. And we don't know when we're going to go, so you might as well make the best out of it. And that's what somebody is learning, to make the best out of it. They're about to come in. Somebody wants to hold your hand in the promised land and dropping those bars again. But you're protecting yourself. Somebody wants to kind of let your guard down. But the only way they're going to get you to let your guard down, is by telling you the truth and by being authentic to their core values. You're going to see them. Somebody really feels a lot of regret for not carrying you in some kind of way, for not helping you, for not seeing you, and seeing how many people were really up against you, trying to get on you. You gave somebody knowledge. You put somebody on game, but they didn't believe you. They thought you were the dark one. You could have went dark if you chose to, and you were always honest about what you chose to do in the past. When you were in this dark phase, you were always honest. And that's why somebody loves you, because that temperance angel, you were always balanced. You always balanced out somebody else's darkness. It's like you knew how to control people. You can go into the darkest places. I've sat around tables with, and it was chill. It was chill. You know why? Because it's about trust. Somebody trusts you and trusts everything. And it's the 10 of Cups. Ooh, right into the Ace of Cups. Like I said, somebody trusts you and they love you. You may not know this person, but justice is that all the people who did you dirty and did not value you sees you with this 10 of Cups, this happily ever after. Somebody adores you. They may want to have a son with you. Or they may already have a son, and then you're going to have a child together. Take it as it resonates, guys. You could have 2 children together with this person. But you had to end a situation and stand in your power as that temperance angel. Understand that you are worthy. You had to pick yourself back up. Dust yourself off and try motherfucking again. And this time you defeated this devil. Internally. It's always an internal battle, guys. Always. Keep fighting with the external, you're always going to lose, because internally you're always going to be a mess. 7 of Pentacles into the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody really truly wants to work with you. I'm not going to lie, guys. They really do want to work with you. It's the devil. Somebody is like, has a lot to say to you, and they want to start this contract. They know that a lot of people treated you wrong. They didn't treat you with these human rights. They didn't give you quality of life. But ancestors are saying you have solidified your contract in the ethers. You are who you are. God hired you. Who's going to fire you, as Manji says? So don't even sweat it. Whoever did you dirty is in the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. You slayed all day and you didn't got to do nothing. Because you got protectors. Somebody's making a choice to come towards you and they want to protect you. Why? Because they look up to you. A lot of people look up to you because you made that choice to do this on your own, to be your own leader. And it may get a lot of people upset, guys, but it's only because you're responsible and they are not. You see what I mean? The devil in the tower. Somebody tried to keep somebody from investing in you. So they kept putting distractions in your way, in somebody's way, to keep them in this, from getting this knowledge that you were trying to put them on to. Okay? You were trying to put somebody on game. Somebody wanted to distract them from actually building this legacy. But if it was you, they couldn't distract you. At the end of the day, somebody's heartbroken because they invested in the wrong one. They worked with the wrong one, or they're watching you work by yourself. Wow, Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. Somebody juggled you. I told you, somebody did not see you as valuable. And what did they do? They ended up working with the pick-me, the groupie, the one that was copying. And now they're all heartbroken. And they're all seeing that it's divine timing, that you actually meet somebody that is for you. 10:10 is on the clock on this Ace of Pentacles. Yep, see, 6 of Wands with the 7 of Wands. You didn't need a protector. You are the protector. But somebody's going to have your 6. Somebody's going to have your back. You're not going to have to worry about what's going on when they're not around, because they're going to make sure they straighten shit out. Like I said earlier, it's fucking weird, but this person's going to be like, that's my girl, that's my man, that's my woman, and only I can talk shit about them. You can't talk shit about them. No, somebody's like legit like this. And they see you protecting. They want to work with you. They see you by yourself, single, self-sufficient. And the Wheel of Fortune has changed and it's in your favor. This is justice. This Emperor is bringing in justice. They could be even a lawyer of some kind or legalities, but it's the Knight of Coins with the Queen of Coins. You had to be patient about this because there was a lot of people trying to stop you or block you. But you balanced things out. And it wasn't really, you didn't have to do much. You just had to be yourself. Balance things out. And now somebody wants to come in and protect you. They see you have the strength. And they know that whatever you say, the ancestors listen. You have this passion, this drive, this encouragement to help others on their journey. You've been through the pits of hell. And you got that bucket of water to help others who are still engulfed in the flames. At the end of the day, this passion that somebody wishes they would have helped you with, you didn't need nobody. You have this passion. And somebody has a lot of motherfucking passion for you. Hence why they've been trying to stop you. Why? Because they know that you have the protection. And that if you choose, they'll be on their ass. And that's the truth. But you're choosing the high road. Not your monkey, not your circus. See what I mean? Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. That's the fucking truth. You're Stevie Wonder to the bullshit. And the ancestors said it's okay because justice is here with the Hangman. There was a group of people who wanted to assassinate your character, put you down, group up, gang stalk, try to stop whatever you got going on. The ancestors said, don't worry, justice is coming in. You don't even got to say or see nothing. We're going to straighten shit up. As Amigo said, it's time to straighten shit up. And it's because it's about loyalty. It's about loyalty. You were straight, solid, and legit. You were loyal. It says loyalty is center stone of your relationship. You and your partner are committed to one another, creating a stable foundation. If it's not loyalty, it's nothing, guys. You want real, genuine love, not extra. Nothing extra. You don't need extra. What the fuck? You want real. And real can be messy sometimes, but you don't want this messy ass fucking shit. Like, this is messy, and that's not what you're dealing with. Told you, you ain't dealing with no struggle love. Hence why it's divine timing to bring in what you want, which is loyalty, guys, which is a solid fucking foundation. Ancestors, what else is going on here? And yeah, it's a challenge. A lot of people see you as a challenge. Well, you know, good things don't come easy. It is what it is. It says you are facing challenges that are helping you grow stronger. Overcoming the obstacles will lead to significant personal rewards. I told you, you face challenges. It's like you're good under pressure. You're actually better under pressure. Oh, wow. It's emotional repair. Somebody is really regretful. Really regretful. They can't repair this emotions that they feel. They know they weren't loyal, even though that you were. They weren't. That's why they feel it's very challenging to come back, spin the block. A lot of people can't spin the block. That's why. Cheers, guys. All right, it says emotional wounds are still open and past pain continues to influence the present. More time and effort are needed for true healing. So somebody needs to really, really get down to the nitty gritty and ask themselves why they choose not to be fucking loyal to themselves. Trust me, if you're not loyal to yourself, you won't be loyal to anybody else. Okay? If you don't love yourself, you won't love another. It is just that fucking simple. Somebody is in their motherfucking feelings because of your wealth. Because you are wealthy. And somebody knew that. That's why they only invested one little pentacle, because they knew that you can materialize 7. They didn't want to do anything because they knew you could do it all. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Wealth is not just about money. It represents abundance in all areas in your life. You are in a phase of prosperity and contentment. Somebody was stuck and wanted you to be distracted, but you're not. You have emotionally repaired something and somebody is stuck because they knew you were a wealthy man or woman. Somebody's planning to come towards you and they're planning to protect you because they know that if they invest in you, there's wealth. This is a real person, somebody who's loyal. They may be in their feelings because they know you're fucking challenged to get with. Like, you're like a fucking majestic creature. Nobody ever fucking sees you. Yeah, risk management. You are not taking the proper risks necessary, or somebody else is not taking the risks to come towards you. So they're all up in their fucking feelings. It says you may be overcautious, missing valuable opportunities, or you're underestimating risks, causing setbacks. Carefully reassess the situation. Okay, because somebody's planning. It says you have a clear career plan and are making steady progress towards your goals. Each step is carefully thought out. I told you. You are very fucking smart. Even if you may not have gotten the grades or graduated like myself, still brilliant. It just nobody ever really taught me anything. So I kind of had to teach myself. So believe me, if somebody takes the time out to sit with me and actually teach me something, fuck, it's amazing. But people are so insecure and so intimidated that they would refuse. Because they see that when they do help, when they do teach me, then I'm a fast learner. They don't like that. I don't know why. It's like that, you know, like you're not supposed to be better than the boss. Like, I don't understand that. If I help somebody and they're better than me, so all the power to them. But people are all fucked up. This fucking society, this world is all fucked up. Hence why I stay by myself. Hence why people look at you like you're a majestic creature, like you're a fae. You're a fairy energy. Planning. So you have a clear path. It says each step is carefully thought out. Since you were a child, each step that you made, that's why you were able to build so many times, because you really are a critical thinker. Let's see what this tea is. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. There's a lot of people who refuse to apologize. Even though they know you are loyal. Even though they know you were reliable, always there for them. They did you dirty. They threw you under the bus. They wanted to take something from you. They're never going to apologize. They're avoiding accountability and neglecting responsibility. Hence why they're stuck. And they're trying to keep others stuck because they're stuck. Make that make sense. Math ain't mathin'. And that's why you took the high road. You brush shit off. I don't make it up, guys. It's all clarification as to what I said. You're moving past it. And somebody does look at you like you're a challenge. Because you choose the high road over anything. You're not getting into any mess. You're not dealing with struggle, love. You know, you'd rather, you know, the Don and Letty relationship than the Sid and Nancy. Like, come on. Seriously? That's why somebody is in their feelings, because they wanted to get you knocked up. Because they know you're wealthy. They know you're royalty. But it didn't work that way, did it? Nope. Why? because of their issues. Now, somebody may get in their feelings because this new person, this new opportunity, you are going to birth this creation. You are going to birth this business. You are birthing it. Take it as it resonates, or a child. Congratulations. It's coming. It's in the future. It's in the cards. But it's going to have a lot of people in their fucking feelings because of this expecting. Yeah. A lot of people are going to throw hands with you because you are wealthy. You are royalty. You got your feet up. You're attracting so much. Whether you're a female or a male, you're attracting. And somebody wants to throw hands with you because your wealth has nothing to do with money. So you could have nothing and these people will still want to be you. Still want everything you have. But in order to have what you have, they have to go through the trial and errors. The same thing. Nobody wants your position. Nobody wants to be you. I promise you. But they still want to because they don't know you. And somebody is getting the enlightenment of who you are because they've wanted to be you. They've had to go through the same steps. And oh, they don't like it. And while you're sitting pretty with the protection, this person still wants to throw hands with you. They're still gonna lose. Basically, what is going on is somebody is hurting themselves. They keep hitting themselves. Yep. Because you bossed the fuck up. And you will continuously keep bossing the fuck up. You live independently. You don't ask of nothing of nobody. And when you need help, you ask for help because this is a big world and there's beautiful people in this world and we don't need to be alone all the time. We have to reach out. We have to understand that there is love in this world. We can't stay stuck in this stagnant energy of the past. The woe is me. We take the high road. We say that it's okay to not be okay sometimes because life be lifing. But we get through it. We go through it without dragging other people with us. You bossed up. You took responsibility and you're leading the pack. And somebody is really upset about that because at the heart of the deck, they had a last straw. Somebody thinks you're flexing. Maybe they tried to flex on you. That's why you looked at them like, ew. And you had a last straw. It's not about the money, guys. It's about the character. And somebody knows that you're all about character. And you got good character. That's why the ancestors listen to you. You have passion. What you say, it's like with so much conviction. And affirmation for a badass is find a way, not an excuse. See? You find a way, not an excuse. And it says, fuck what others think and do what makes you happy. Exactly. You do what makes you happy, guys, and you don't make excuses for yourself. You either failed, fall on your face, probably really hard because when you fall, you really fall. Like, hey, you're going to do it, you're going to do it. You're going to do it with your whole fucking ass. But you're also going to take accountability that, yeah, I fell. And I fell like 10 stories. I'm still here, though. Picked myself up. Pulled myself from the concrete. And resurrected. It's Resurrection Day, guys. Anything is possible. It says you don't have to be perfect to be fucking awesome. Exactly. It doesn't have to be perfect. You do not have to be perfect. Look. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter nothing. It's about your heart. And I promise you, your heart will shine bright. That's why all these fucking people want to throw hands with you because you bossed up. And it's not about your money. It's about the protection that you have and your ability to go into the dark places and resurrect people from that hell that they put themselves in. So how the fuck are you going to be able... They can't drag you to this. You're dragging people out of this. It says, I am brave, I am fierce, and I do hard fucking things. I just said it. You do hard things. Things other people wish they can do. But you're put here for a reason. They have their own purpose. They have their own purpose. The fact that you're a warrior and you slay all day with the motherfucking truth. Of course they want to be. But they could never. Why? Because they have to be the warrior of truth. And they have to do it by themselves. Nobody can do anything really by themselves. They need others. Somebody sees you as single, self-sufficient. There's a message coming in and it's going to lead you to a new start. You have whatever stuck feeling that was keeping you in the past. There's a new journey. You're about to take that leap of faith. Somebody's about to take that leap of faith. Message you. It's fast moving message, fast progression. All of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. It's going to be like, and you may just need to just take it all in. It's time to receive. Be very receptive. It's resurrection time. You resurrected. Sungwai Dizu, God, Creator, Jesus, whoever you believe in, guys, they are putting this here for you. They're giving you this opportunity, this gift to see yourself, to not care about the shade, the hands, whatever everybody else is doing, but to boss up in your own life. The victory, the Six of Wands, is never externally and always internally. Hence why people will always want to be you. And it's not because of what you have externally, but how you carry yourself. People are watching you on the big world wide web. And they are feeling very left out, mediocrity. And it's because of what they were trying to do. They were trying to hold on to you so that you would stay stuck and feel the same way that they felt. But they're the ones who are burdened because they didn't value you. And now they don't value themselves. They realize that that's what it is. They didn't value you because they didn't value themselves. A lot of people are looking inside of themselves. Resurrection time. You did your job. People can lie all they want, especially about wanting to give you your flowers, saying that they don't like you. These people fucking adore you. They adore you. And you are about to get your flowers. Whether you give them to yourself, whether you get them from the ancestors, whether somebody in the 3D comes gives you some flowers. Somebody lied on you. But the proof is in the pudding. The proof is how you move. I love you guys. Stay blessed. You transformed. You put to death the nonsense. And when you put to death the bullshit, a message came in. 4646. New opportunity. Somebody has a lot of passion for you. You have a lot of passion for this next chapter. Whatever you're choosing to do, even if there's a lot of illusions, a lot of options, you're not juggling who you are. You know that there's only one cup. That's the self-love cup. And that's what allows you to heal and get the victory. You stand on that truth, the truth of what hurt. You don't lie to yourself. And somebody loves that about you. That even when people are throwing you in the dirt and trying to stab you in the back and throwing you under the bus, you're still lovable. You still love. You can smack up somebody if you choose to. But you know they're just going to have to start all back over again because they're coming up against love. And love never loses. Look, see? Somebody wants to come in and apologize, or they have a lot of admiration for you. Why? Because it's all about love. And how'd you get what you have? Love alone. I love you guys. Stay blessed. One love. There is a lot of people fighting, but you ain't giving no fucks because you're sleeping easy. And if somebody wants to sleep easy, they're going to have to put these people in their place and speak the truth, because whatever you're waiting for is a good message, and it's coming in, and it's coming in fast. And there is a player from the Himalaya who is stuck watching you move forward and is very sad because, yeah, you definitely moved the fuck away from this person and you stood on business. You were the queen or the king of no fucks. And that's why they're in a mental entrapment, because they seen you as the emperor, empress. They seen you as this hierophant. This hermit, hierophant. Somebody is in the dark. They've been watching you. They could be in a jail, a purgatory, a prison of the mind, because you're doing the work. Even when they betrayed you, even after they betrayed you, you see the sun still comes out. You took the swords out your motherfucking back. Did the proper necessary work. Got yourself out of a jail, purgatory, prison of the mind by speaking the truth. And you find solace in the darkness. You don't need nobody's opinions. You go in and ask yourself the hard questions. Now, somebody's going to need to do the proper work and ask themselves the hard questions. Why do I dislike somebody so much that I'm watching them, wanting to wish them bad? God's here. Judgment's here. I love you guys. Stay blessed. One love. You're successful. You're happy. And it's only going to get better from here. Mwah, 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 mwah. Happy Resurrection Day. Dun, 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 dun. I'll see you later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope this resonates. I hope this helped, guys. dance in the sun and tell your war stories to the moon, okay?